How's everyone doing? I hope you guys all had a blessed and very safe week. In today's video, I want to tell the story on how I saved over $15,000 over the course of 6 months. I want to talk about how I did it, the financial vehicle I used to get there, how I saved my money, and the overall lessons I took away from it. First off and foremost, I definitely do not want you guys to take this as this is me bragging, this is me saying that I did something super great, because I did not. I just took some very simple principles that I learned about saving money and I applied them to my lifestyle. So I don't want you guys to take this as I'm gloating or I'm bragging. I just want you guys to look at it from the perspective that if I did it, you guys easily can. So to start out, the backstory really behind this is it was December of 2016. I had just moved back in with my parents. I had moved out previously in August of that year, and I had made some poor life choices, some poor financial choices that led me to having less than $1,000 in my bank account, and I had to move back in with my parents because I could no longer afford to be on my own. Fast forward, I moved back with my parents in December of 2016. It is now January 2017. In January 2017, I was serving at a local restaurant, and I had recently moved back in with my parents. I still had my car, my insurance, I still had my phone bill, I still had all my basic bills except now for my rent and utility bill. And I was sitting there, recently moved back in, I had a duffel bag full of stuff, a backpack, and that's pretty much all I had left to my name. And I was like, I want to change my situation. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to have to live in my parents' house. So I set some goals, guys. And that's the number one thing that I want to get across right now is you need to set goals. If you don't have goals, and I'm talking about your financial goals. There's different goals you can have in life, but financially, you need to have goals set. So for me, I was turning 18 in May, and my goal was by 18, I want to move out of my parents' house, and I want $15,000. So that was the goal I set. Step number 2 is I figured out how I need to save my money. So I started a budget. I took all my bills, all my expenses, and I wrote them out. I'm like, okay, this is how much I'm paying for my phone bill. This is how much I'm putting towards my insurance. This is how much gas I'm putting in my car a week. This is what I'm spending on my phone bill or something else. I went and I wrote out all of my bills. It equaled out to a number, and I took that number and I'm like, okay, this is what I need to spend my money on. Now the rest of it, I'm going to save. Of course, I put in a 10% of tithing. I put a little bit extra so when I can still go out, hang with my friends, but it was minimal, guys. I think it was $50 or something a month that I could actually go and I spend time with my friends and enjoy myself. So I had my budget, I had it all written out, and I had my goal. Now comes step 3, guys. You gotta find a vehicle that you can achieve that goal. Your goal's gotta be realistic, okay? I wasn't going to sit there and be like, I want to save $15,000 and I'm going to work a minimum wage job at King Soopers, only working 40 hours a week. Because that is unrealistic, guys. That is not going to happen. And I knew that. I realized that. So I went and I got a second serving job. I was working overnights at another restaurant. Now here I am working 5 days a week. I am working 3 to 10 at one restaurant, 3 to 11 at one restaurant. And I get off and then I go 11 to 7 a.m. at another one. Guys, I was putting in, I think, 80 hours a week, okay? But that's because in 5 months, I wanted to save $15,000. And I knew I needed to do that by at least saving $3,000 a month. And that's on top of all my bills and everything. Now, I'm here. I'm working these jobs, 2 serving jobs. Guys, that was the vehicle that I chose. Your vehicle may be different. Your goals may be different. And your vehicle is going to be different based on the goals you have set. So don't think you guys need to go get a serving job too, because you don't. You don't. That was the vehicle that I chose for my specific goal. If your goal is to save $5,000 or $10,000 or $50,000, then your vehicle is going to be totally different than mine. So I went and I put it on the grind, guys. That's step 4, is you need to apply it. You need to apply yourself. It's great to write out goals and it's great to, come up with your New Year's resolution. It's great to do all of that. But the thing is, it's not going to matter if you do not apply it. If you don't apply it, it doesn't mean anything. I went out and I applied it. I worked 70 to 80 hours a week. I slept during the day. I didn't go and spend money on things I didn't need, guys. I lived highly below my means. And I just started putting money in the bank. And the thing is, 2, 3, 4 months flew by because all I was doing was working. But the thing is, it's because I had a goal. It's because I was applying myself to that goal. These were the steps that I laid out. Fast forward now to May of 2017. It is May 2nd. I had just turned 18, and I was actually a little bit over my goal. I think I had $15,200 in my bank account. And I had done it. And it was from that point on that I knew for the rest of my life, no matter what I did, I had now a strategy to do it. Now, if I want to go out and do something, guys, I set goals to do it. And I actually moved out that month. I moved out at the end of May. I think I moved out May 8th, packed up all my stuff. I dropped $3,000 on a brand new apartment. I bought a 55-inch flat screen TV. I bought an Xbox One. I decked out my apartment. I had two roommates, and we bought a beautiful 3-bedroom apartment for $16,000 a month, guys. And that's going to be a whole nother video because I think that was definitely a financial mistake I made. And that'll be a whole nother video on a whole nother topic. Basically, guys, the lessons I took away from this was I picked a goal, I applied myself to that goal, I made a budget, and I worked hard. And that was it. That was it. I just worked hard and I applied myself. I made a budget. That's something I want to do in future videos, guys. I want to show you guys how to make a budget that's actually applicable. And I want to make videos like that. But guys, this video is just, it's a piece of motivation. That's all I want it to be for you guys. It is possible to save that kind of money in that short period of time, guys. And since then, guys, I have not plateaued. I have just kept making new goals and achieving them to make new ones. And I think that's another big key is you can never plateau. But I definitely want to talk about that later on as well. So guys, that's basically it for today. I just wanted to tell that quick story, give you guys that piece of motivation and let you guys know that it's definitely highly possible. At 18 years old that, I saved up $15,000. Let me know if you guys like this video. If you do, subscribe to the channel. I'm definitely going to be putting out more videos like this. I would love to hear what you guys have to think. If you guys have anything to say in the comments, I think it'd be awesome to have a conversation with you guys. I hope you guys have a very safe and blessed week, and I will see you all next time.